You know that feeling, right? You've got this perfect idea for a piece of furniture in your head, but there's just this huge gap between your vision and actually making it. Well, today we're looking at a tool that's designed to close that gap for good. Let's dive in. Yeah, it's a super familiar feeling. You can picture that perfect bookshelf or that custom desk, but the path to building it just seems, well, impossibly complicated. That exact frustration, that's the problem we're going to tackle today. For the longest time, it didn't matter if you were a pro or just a hobbyist. Everyone faced the same hurdles. Super complex software with a crazy steep learning curve. Tons of tedious manual calculations. And, of course, that constant fear of making one tiny mistake that cost you a fortune in wasted material. I mean, think about it. The old way is all about fighting with clunky software, creating manual cut lists, and just hoping it all works out. It's slow, it's unforgiving. But the new way, which is powered by tools like MobilyaPlan, promises something totally different. An intuitive, seamless flow from that first spark of an idea to the final, finished piece.
So, here's our game plan. We're going to see how this puts a design studio in the cloud, uses AI to turn 3D models into reality, builds a bridge to the workshop, and, most importantly, puts real professional power into everybody's hands.
Okay, so the first massive hurdle that this tool just completely demolishes is accessibility. You know, traditional design software chains you to one powerful computer with a super expensive license. MobilyaPlan? It just breaks those chains completely. Seriously, just think about that for a second. This is a total game changer. No downloads, no installations, no updates to worry about. If you have a web browser, you have a complete professional-grade design studio, period. And this flexibility is absolutely key. You could start a design on your big desktop computer, make a few tweaks on your tablet from the couch, and then pull it up on your phone to show a client. All your projects live in the cloud, so they're always there, and you can even collaborate with other people in real time. Okay, so it's easy to access, but can it actually do the heavy lifting? Oh yeah. Let's look at how it helps you visualize your creation with just incredible ease. The whole process is built to be interactive and fast. You build a room, you drag and drop cabinets or shelves, you customize the dimensions, and every single change you make shows up instantly in 3D. It's designed to be way faster than older programs, with way fewer clicks and menus to get you bogged out. But here, this is where things get really, really cool. Once your design is set, you don't have to be some kind of rendering expert to get a photorealistic image. MobilyaPlan actually uses artificial intelligence to do all that hard work for you. This is a direct quote from the folks who made it, and it really gets to the heart of the breakthrough. The AI literally analyzes your scene, it understands where light is coming from, like a window, and it automatically generates a beautiful, realistic image. For a program in Turkey that's focused on production, this is a genuine first. All right, so a beautiful design is one thing, but how do you actually make it? This, right here, is where MobilyaPlan really shines. It creates this incredibly powerful bridge between what's on your screen and the physical workshop. At the core of all this is something called CNC Integration. The best way to think of it is like a universal translator. Your design on the computer speaks one language, and the automated cutting machine in the workshop speaks another. MobilyaPlan translates between them perfectly, which basically eliminates human error. So with just one click, the software spits out everything a workshop could possibly need: precise cutting lists, hardware lists, even an accurate cost analysis. It also does this amazing thing called nesting, which is basically like playing expert-level Tetris with all your parts on a sheet of wood to minimize waste. We're talking huge savings on material and money. And this kind of tech isn't just for huge factories anymore. It is a genuine revolution for DIYers, for makers, for small businesses. It gives everyone the tools to create like a seasoned pro. Look at this number, 88%. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the potential cost savings on a project when you use a tool like this to make it yourself instead of buying a similar item off the shelf. And the math is actually pretty simple. A retail price has to cover branding, shipping, the store's rent, marketing, all of that. But when you handle the design, you're only paying for the raw materials and the machine time to cut them. That bookshelf that costs, say, $10,000 in a store, it might only cost you $1,200 in materials and production. It's a massive difference.
So this completely transforms what do-it-yourself even means. Instead of struggling in your garage with a saw that's never quite straight, you design like a professional, you send the digital files to a local workshop that has a CNC machine, and then you just pick up the perfectly cut pieces and assemble them at home. It's not just DIY, it's design it yourself with professional execution.
You know, what this all really boils down to is the democratization of design. The power to create professional quality furniture is no longer locked away behind expensive software and years of training. It's literally in your hands now.
So, we'll leave you with this thought. When a tool can handle all the technical, complicated stuff for you, the only limit left is your own imagination. The real question is, what will you create?